can we start now? Please start the stream. Are we live? It says we're live. Does it show we're live? Come on. You can do it, computer. I believe in you. Don't give me technical issues now like my phone was. Alright, visually looks good. Do we have audio? We do indeed. Alrighty, a couple minutes late, but hello people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to do the Valentines event, or at least start it. So probably not too much of it will be done because, you know, day one, and day one is never a long day. I have logged on earlier today already, that's why the news did not pop up, but we'll go over the news real quick all the same. First, there was a broadcast yesterday, probably just announcing the Valentines event. Then there was an increased data transfer due to the limited time Valentines event, because again, there's hundreds of Valentines, so it's gonna be a little slow. The pickup summon is for Pope Johanna, SSR Pope Johanna, and 3 new CEs. Alright, I see Creamhild, I see Lady Avalon, and I see Little Ellie amongst those CEs. And it looks like it's going to be another rotating banner as well. Nito Burrito Altar at the end of the month. I'm going to have to try and remember that. She's sharing the same time as Seba, it looks like. And only for about a day. That's 2 days. Yeah, they're all... Wow. It's, I guess, technically 3. Okay, never mind. But yeah, looks like there is some overlap, but not terribly concerned. I would like Nito Burrito Altar, but I'm not going to go super hard on her, just in case there's others. But the CEs, which will be useful for this event, but I'm not going to be getting them because, again, I've got a limited amount of quartz. We have Winds of Spring featuring Lady Avalon and Foe. Ignore Invincibility, increase Arts by 3, and P Strength by 15, and Lovey-Dovey coins by 1. The Love's Delusion featuring Creamhild, Arts by 6, Buster by 6, NP Gauge by 4 each turn, and Lovey-Dovey Pennant by 1. And lastly, Sleeping Elisa, which is featuring Elisa. Maybe another, it's hard to tell whose hands are on, or sort of like tucking her in or something. 50 HP per turn, damage cut for 50, and 1 crit star per turn, as well as the keychains. New SSR Servant, 5-star arts-based ruler, Pope Johanna. Apply a special attack against evil for yourself, and she's an AoE... Okay, so AoE arts ruler that inflicts nullify buff 1 time. Only 1. That's not the worst, but not the greatest either. Pope Johanna, dreams that never end, illusions that never disappear. Pope Johanna has come, so it's a pleasure to meet you. Pope Johanna, while beloved, is considered to be wholly fictional. She is the subject of a number of novels and films, and no small amount of people believe in her existence. Recent research has illuminated even the route by which her folklore was established. Beyond prayer, prayer, and more prayer, what has she glimpsed? Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. And then it's detailing every other servant that is available on Raid Up here. Or will be available on Raid Up. You can check out her NP online. Skip. Yeah, I'm not going to be rolling for Pope Johanna. Just because, yes, she was a compelling character in Trom, but not compelling enough for me to roll for. But that was the pickup event. Then there is the event itself. Johanna and the Unidentified Love, Smash 'em Up, Love, Lovers, and the Great Stone Statue. Valentine's Day, the day of love, is a busy one, not just for those who devote themselves to making homemade chocolates, but also for those who pray over the chocolates. Pope Johanna is no exception. May this chocolate find joy, however humble. An alarm announcing the appearance of the yearly minute singularity. That's funny. The yearly minute singularity. It's like they're on schedule. Oh, that's great. Cuts through the serenity of prayer. Although the Holy Grail at the Ray Shift destination is easily found, Johanna inadvertently touches it. And the next thing everyone knows, they find themselves in an unfamiliar forest and discover a giant statue. Get ready for the heartwarming, story set to unfold this year. Members of Chaldea head out to investigate, reconstructed to fight over a holy grail, and before them stands a great stone statue that speaks of love. And again, new Valentine scenes. Probably only going to be doing the new ones for the servants I've gotten this past year on stream. Otherwise, won't be doing them at all on stream. But I imagine, yep, lock on Lovey Dovey's special event limited skills. Let's see, is there any other news new to Valentines? Social media campaign. New main story quest unlocked each day. So, if I'm right, I should only have access up to Section 3 right now. If I'm right. Which would mean that come Monday, I should have access up to Section 5 or 6. Which means it might be Tuesday when I finish this, then? I'm not sure. I'll figure it out with time. But yeah, doing this early so that way this weekend I can do some farming. That must be an ascension for Pope Johanna. Interesting look. Definitely different. Not as, flashy as her normal look. More Valentine stuff. That is old news. Stargazer's teapots. Okay, that's interesting. Lovey Dovey Heart Point reward. So it is a ladder event. Yeah, it's a ladder. Oh, Achon gets a boost here. Wonder... Oh, wait, no. Are these... Yeah, these are just all the Valentine servants. All the Valentine servants, I'm pretty sure, or those somewhat related to them, are getting some boosting. Okay. Anything else? Valentine's CEs again. This is the Shop CE then, featuring Psy. The cutie who sits behind me. Apply a 20% special attack against humans and start with 30% charge. Not bad. And the command codes, we have a more Karen, I think, is that? And the Preacher of Unconditional Love. Apply a 25% special attack chaotic to the engraved card. TikTok Bomb. It applied defense ignore state for the engraved card. Inflict curse to a single enemy when attacking with the engraved card. Defense ignore. That has potential uses. Holy Paper Bag. Remove one attack up buff from a single enemy when attacking with the engraved card and increase the crit strength by 5%. And then there's the event item exchange. 2024 command code is added to the workshop. And that's kind of all that is there. Alright, then we go to our master missions and claim all the weeklies for last week. We go to all the extras because they recently did something for skills. So we'll get a fair bit of quartz and foes and stuff like that here as well. Yep, I think we did all of them. So in total we get from 132 to 162. We got 30 quartz. Woo! That's enough for a single 11 spin. Claim these. Get those ceremonial swords. Claim these. Get the threads. We'll leave those foes. More quartz. More quartz. Login. Quartz. Download campaign, which I did not log. Well, I did log on during it, but I did not stream during it. Login, login, login. Login, campaigns, bunch of campaign stuff, and other such login bonuses. Okay, that looks to be all the bonuses. Okay. Congrats on beating Moog, J6. Congrats. Did you step through to the land of shadows just beyond Moog, or not yet? Or are you still going to be waiting for New Game Plus to do that? Also, did you, use the special talisman to stun Moog? That is another question. But while you answer that, I'm going to start the event here. Like I said, or like the title of the stream says, Ordeal Call Prologue will begin after the current unlocked Valentine stuff. So, starting off with the prologue. The Valentines prologue, not the Ordeal Call one. You don't have the Shackle, you don't even you don't have the DLC yet. Okay, I gotcha. I understand now. I understand. That's fair. But you beat Moog without the Shackle. Very well done. Accomplishment, success. These are wonderful experiences. But so too is failing. I wouldn't call failure a wonderful experience, personally. It's a learning experience, but yeah, failing is not a wonderful experience. As long as that failure isn't fatal, and as long as it's possible to come back from it, then you should be able to turn that failure into a newfound strength. At least that's what I think. Oh yeah, the Great Jar Trial is a pain because it essentially is pulling from other players' builds. It's just other players' builds when they take on the trial, I think. And it tends to choose the highest level ones, so it's very cheesy. I wonder, can you face people that have DLC weapons even if you don't have the DLC? Sigh. 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 Oh, sorry. That's me, Pope Johanna. And this is my way of consoling myself so I can get through the day. Honestly, I really don't know what I was thinking. I must have been out of my mind. No, wait. Was this all my fault? No, it had to be mostly that, Holy Grail's fault. Anyway, this is the story of one of my greatest failures. Just thinking about it is still embarrassing. Part of me wishes I could just forget the whole thing. And yet, in some ways, the memory is a precious one. Congrats, I've never really cared to learn how to parry except in Sekiro. It's an absolute farce that came and went as quickly as a bad dream. For all you watching this, I hope you find my mortifying experience entertaining. That's kind of dark to say. Hey, we're in Salem! Saint Valentinus, the patron saint of lovers, known and admired throughout the world. In Europe and the Americas, his celebration is a day meant for couples to exchange gifts. In the East, it's a day for women to give men chocolates. Or at least, it used to be. Nowadays, anybody can give chocolate to whomever they like. The act of giving chocolate can be a mark of affection or a sign that the giver would like to be closer to the recipient. Excuse me. The important thing is that it is a day meant to celebrate love. Naturally, this also means that the lead up to the day is exceptionally busy. Some people have their hands full with making chocolate, others are busy helping the chocolate get made. And some are diligently praying that the chocolate will be blessed. Honestly, it might be a cultural thing, but I've never heard of chocolate being blessed. It might just be a cultural thing. Yes, I'll gladly pray for you. And if I may ask something in return, could I take a picture of you holding your chocolate? Yes, that's wonderful. Alright, say cheese. Hey! Friendship chocolate. You want me to bless your chocolate? I applaud your initiative. The only problem is I'm a little less saintly than usual in this spirit origin. Then again, I suppose there's no harm in trying. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. How was that? Who went to the Punch Saint to ask for a blessing? Excuse me. That's strange. By all accounts, I should be synonymous with Valentine's blessings. I've been steeling myself for this all week. I expected to be swarmed by an endless throng of people clamoring for me to bless their chocolate, but... yes, I forgot she very much bullies Kid Gil and Koo. In addition to Georges and Martha, there was another holy person offering blessings to chocolate. Johanna, the ruler class servant and fictitious female pope who had been summoned not too long ago. So we just have her in Chaldea. Like, story-wise, she's just in Chaldea chilling. We don't get her through the course of the event. She's just here. We formed that connection in Trom and just summoned her, I guess. Very well. May your chocolate be blessed with happiness. And may it bring you exactly the joy you wish for. water. Wow, Johanna. Can't believe you've been at this since morning. It must be a cultural thing. You okay? Oh, if it isn't Master and Mash. Yes, of course I'm okay. Really, I would expect nothing less from an event celebrated all around the world. As Pope, I love having something meaningful like this to pray for, and makes everyone so happy, too. Hey, Janta Lily. Or just Janta. They saw me. Oh, no you don't. Hello, Your Holiness. Your smell is as lovely as ever. It's a little embarrassing to hear that, but thank you, Nursery Rhyme. And you must be Jeanne d'Arc's little sister. Not exactly. It's a little complicated to go into now, but suffice to say I'm a younger version of Jeanne. Call me Lily, please. Yeah, complicated. This is Jeanne d'Arc Alter Santa Lily Lancer. Otherwise known as Long Janta, long may she reign. Praise Long Janta. Praise the great equalizer. No, I get it. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lily. So, do you think it'd be okay for me to get a blessing on my chocolate, even though I'm Santa? Yes, of course. Alright, then here goes. May this chocolate bring its recipient even the tiniest amount of joy. Yay, thank you, Your Holiness. You're very welcome. I really am nothing without my older self. Nothing like my older self, am I? I wish I could be a little more imposing. Why would you want to be imposing? Your whole thing's being little and cute. Oh, older me. Wow. Shelter admitted that Jant is cute. Yes, can I help you? Shelter. Well, well. What? What's up? Nothing. What's wrong? What's with that creepy smile? Cut it out. You're being rude to Johanna. Oh, wait, I see. Is this about getting your chocolate blessed? Me. Come on, couldn't care less about that crap. No, I just thought this was interesting. Interesting? Yeah. But hey, if you're gonna just do it, I'm not gonna try to stop you. Can't believe she was all cryptic like that and then just left. I'm wondering if it might be because they have some similar origins, you know? With them both not actually existing. I can be so obnoxious sometimes. Did I do something to offend her? I wonder. I don't think you did. Shelter isn't exactly one to hide her disdain. That's for sure. When she hates something, you'll know. Yeah. I suppose this was just what the stars had in store for us. Anyway, would you like a blessing too, Nursery? Wow, that's a very intense blessing. Oh, looks like we have an emergency call, Master. Let's go! Right. Come on, you two. We should go with them. Okay. Is it just anybody that's nearby us that gets dragged to some of these singularities? You guessed it. It's a minute singularity. I see. How big is it and where is it located? As singularities go, it's, well, minute, but the location is a bit vague. We can't pin down its exact location, and what we do have is pretty soft. Soft? No singularity should ever be described as soft. Though at this point, I guess that shouldn't rule anything out. There's only one real problem area. We've detected a ton of magical energy. We think it's most likely a holy grail. I see. Then we should collect it as soon as possible. Luckily, there are quite a few servants who are compatible for this ray shift. Nash, Johanna, Janta, and Nursery Rhyme all fit the bill. And there's even one more calling as we speak. Got it. I'll go suit up as soon as this briefing's done. Understood. Leave it to me. Oh, I'm going to? That's fine with me, of course. What sort of singularity is it? If it's calling for me, does that mean it's like a fairy tale? I'm afraid we just can't tell, even with Sheba observing it. I see. It's almost like an old-timey European town. Exactly. It looks like a perfectly ordinary town you could find just about anywhere. It does seem very peaceful. If there's a war going on here, I don't see any sign of it. That's just it. We've been looking for this place from several different perspectives, and it always seems completely uneventful. There are no demonic beasts roaming the streets, no signs of war, nothing. That's good. Peace is good. And yet it's still a singularity. Well, the good news is it doesn't seem like it's having a huge effect on the foundation of humanity. Pardon the yawn. Luck is still good after MP3 Cuckoo. You got NP2 Johanna. Congrats on getting Johanna. Congrats. Is she... I'm not rolling for her myself. Is she a fairly meta servant, out of curiosity? So, I'm not going to say you can just take it easy in there, but I think you'll at least have opportunities to relax a little bit. It looks like I'm the last to arrive. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no! Oh, poor Rama! We're dragging Rama to a Valentines-based singularity. Oh, they just love to kick Rama when he is down, don't they? Wow, they are being mean. Yeah, we're just gonna bring Rama along for this Valentine's Day-based thing. You know, we're not gonna release Sita, though. Totally not gonna release Sita. And there's Rama, the last of our Reshift-compatible servants. I see. With a lineup like this, we should be ready for anything. I'm a bit concerned about sending children there, but... We're not children, we're servants. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry about that. Johanna, Rama, I'm counting on you both to keep those two safe. Of course. Absolutely, you have nothing to worry about. She's a support type. I did see she's AoE arts-based ruler, but, but, NP2 really make much of a difference then? Okay then, so, as soon as you and Mash are ready, we'll get this race shift underway. Roger, roger. Very, very, nice little music. That's what you're used to on JB. Gotcha. Hey, we get a sleeping Elisa. Hey, and there is, I can't remember her name still in the CE as well. I cannot remember her name, though. Also, I just realized Elisa is in a onesie. That is adorable. Oh, that's adorable. She slips into the land of dreams, chivalry giving way to drowsiness. This is no feast. We have a gift ready for her. Well done, little one. Aww. Huyan Zhao. Yeah, she's also one of the many servants I forgot to put in the level up order doc. Be sure, by the way, if you've not been there or rather, even if you have been there recently, to check out the level up order doc, because there is, if my laptop will load it, so I can give you the exact number of servants I missed in putting in the level up order doc. Let me get section 1 loading up here. Install for my party immediately before the battle begins. Open my downloads folder, laptop. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, downloads. Open up. Okay, it's taking its time, but I missed over like a dozen servants. There we go, it's open. Let's see, so ignoring Tlaloc as one thing, but we have Lobo. We missed, so we missed Lobo, we missed Amor, we missed Wu Zetian, we missed Ushi Assassin, we missed Huyan Zhao, Base Helena, Charlotte Corday Caster, Base Wu Zetian, Christopher Columbus was missed, Red Hair was missed, Summer Canis did not have a picture, Huang Feiyu, Ben K, David, Calamity Jane. Yeah, those are all the servants that I missed getting in there. So that is a good, if I just hover over, 15. I was missing 15 servants from my level up orders docket. They're all there now, though. And I will be sure to keep a more accurate list going forwards. This is Mash Light. We've arrived at the Singularity. The area seems normal. No magical energy fluctuations. So I see. Holy Grail's location hasn't changed either. I guess this is being kept. It's being kept somewhere. The air's nice and clean, and while there are some demonic beasts, their numbers don't seem to be enough to be particularly alarming. It looks like we'll be able to handle the singularity at our leisure. Oh my, what a lovely idea. I'd love to do that, but... Right, we have a job to do first. Once we pin down the singularity source and resolve it, we should have plenty of time to spare. So why don't we settle everything here and then relax and explore? Yay! Unfortunately, it's still a little early to be thinking that far ahead. Indeed. Still, just because we're on a journey to save the world doesn't mean we can't have any fun doing it. It's all about balance. We can and should stay alert without tiring ourselves out. Well said. Da Vinci, are you certain the Holy Grail signal is coming from within the town? Definitely. Could you start by checking it out? Okay, let's go. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this town either. Ordinary people. Although their sprites are slowly becoming more detailed. Like, I mean, look at the chin on this character sprite. Still no eyes. I don't know why there's no eyes. You know, that'd be kind of freaky to have a fully detailed face and body, but no eyeballs. You know, it's a little weird. Thank you, good sir. Anything learned, Johanna? Yes, it wasn't anything extraordinary, but apparently there's a suspicious figure who skulks around the town church at night. I see. Do you know where this church is? Yes, it's right this way. My guess is Karen. More empty-eyed people. Although, again, you can gradually see, because some of these sprites are older, whereas some of them are newer. I'm pretty sure the third one from the left, aka this one here, is the oldest of the sprites. Oop. Skipped one. They're all praying. We should probably wait till nighttime, huh? Someone should stay here to keep an eye on the church in the meantime. I'll stay here and pray. The rest of you can take some time to explore the city and return after nightfall. Yeah, I'm totally calling the shady figure is Karen again. Good idea. We'll see what else we can find out there. That said, my gut tells me we're not going to find much. Yes, I know what you mean. Alright, let's meet up again in 5 hours. That feels like more than 5 hours just passed. We went from a bright sunny day to sundown to nighttime. I mean, that definitely feels like more than 5 hours. I'm like, I wasn't asleep. Yes, you were. I was. How could I be so careless? Servants don't need sleep, but then why was I asleep? Because I put you to sleep. Nursery. It's almost the time we agreed on with Johanna, Master. I guess it doesn't last that long, but still. It kind of depends. It can last a good hour at times. It kind of depends on the time of year. Let's get going then. Okay. She's still praying. Well, we can't interrupt her if she's praying. Oh, but what if she's actually just sleeping? I hear that happens sometimes when you're praying. She could be our very own Sleeping Beauty. I can't say I've ever imagined a pope as Sleeping Beauty. Johanna, it's time to start the investigation. Oh, already? Time sure flies when you're lost in prayer, doesn't it? It does indeed. Legitimately, time does fly when you're praying. Are you sure you weren't sleeping? There's a bit of drool at the corner of your mouth. Me? Don't be ridiculous. Are you warm, Johanna? You seem to be sweating quite a lot. Shh. Why don't I begin by telling you what I've learned? I heard rumors of our suspicious figure, but didn't see anyone fitting the description around here. However, it also seems this church has a basement. Well, basement isn't really the right word. Oh gosh, I've had enough of church basements in Fate for a while now, so please let this church basement be better than the last church basement. I asked one of the clergymen about it, and they said this church was built specifically to seal something beneath the ground. It's not sounding good so far. Apparently, building a church here was the only way to purify the evil that laid under the surface. So something evil's been sealed away underground. Things are finally getting interesting. Whatever this evil is, there's a good chance it could be spawned in this singularity. If that's correct, then it's probably about to wake up. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I wonder if we'll find a white rabbit carrying a pocket watch down there. Oh, yes, that's certainly a possibility. Okay, Master, let's head down, shall we? I like how they're adding the subtle, indications that the player character is their own person with the whole nodding. Yeah, this is an ominous area under a church at all. This is surprisingly spacious. Soul, mash. There's a powerful magical energy signal up ahead, most likely the Holy Grail. And of course, we're detecting a hostile entity in the area. Let me guess, it's Salter. Understood. What do you think, Master? Should we try to ambush it or see if there's any chance of reasoning with it? Pardon the yawn. Of course, since Sheba has classified it as hostile, I expect any attempt at negotiation to be doomed. But there are likely still things that can be learned from attempting to talk to it. So, what do you see, Master? Shall we go on the attack or try to negotiate? Personally, I think attack is the way to go, but I'll leave the decision to you. Yeah, if it's hostile, I kind of doubt that it is going to be too willing to be communicative. So let's just jump it. Understood. Then I'm up. No, king from a faraway land. I shall be going first. Round and round, the door never stops, right into the bubbling pot. What the? I'm so sorry, evildoer. But I do hope you'll enjoy endless sleep in the lost woods outside the pot. That's kind of dark. Endless sleep. That's, very much dark. Pope Johanna must be the starting member, so we're just getting an auto Johanna. I've got all 3 of these servants already, so we're just gonna bring a Cass. Support Pope Johanna. Let's see, so who is all here canonically? We have Mash being here. We have Janta, the Great Equalizer, is also here. She is Bond 10. We have Nursery Rhyme. Where is Nursery Rhyme? She's only Bond 5, I think. Nursery. And we have Rama, who should also be Bond 5. If I can find him. There he is. Alright. Yep, this is all good. Excuse me. And we'll bring some Bond CEs along the way as well. Because Bond is fun and needed for many, many servants. I really should level up the other Bond CEs so they at least go higher up. Alright. That's good. Everything's good. Set. Go. Ooh, elbow pops. Serpent, Mage, and Hell Serpent. Activate when damaged. NP strength up, strength against chaotic, and Pot of Bewilderment. Stun them. For 2 turns, they're stunned. Okay. I guess, even though I'm not rolling for her, we're gonna get a rundown on Pope Johanna. So, Pope Johanna is a 5-star AoE arts-based ruler with 2 quick, 2 arts, 1 buster for her cards. Her first skill is Illusionary Saint A. 7 turn cooldown at level 8, which means 6 turn cooldown at level 10. It increases Arts card crit star gather rate, Art star crit strength for 1 ally, so it's targeted, and gain crit stars for yourself. So we'll go ahead and target her. Sorry, I smell food, and it doesn't smell the greatest, honestly. Shunned Procession C. 8 turn cooldown level 8, so 7 turn cooldown at maximum level. Increase Arts effectiveness for 3 turns, debuff immunity, damage cut for all allies, and NP gauge for yourself. Third skill is Papal Debate. Increase MP gauge each turn and attack for all allies. I now see why you said she is a support-based character, Dante. We're gonna do a B, an A, and a Q. I do not know what food I'm smelling, but I do not like the smell. It is kind of... ugh. We're gonna target this Hell Serpent with Janta Lily. Nice crit. Oh man, this is gonna be a hard fight, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna manage it. I don't know, this is gonna be... we're cutting it close here. We are cutting it very close here. Actually, let's do a Popiana Brave Chain. I just saw that we had that. She teleports from above. Interesting attack. She's got some pretty cool animations. Not gonna lie there. Some pretty cool animations. And Asher Remembrance, and this is the Lovey Dovey keychain. I forgot to equip the CE. Dum is me. Owl of Wisdom, by the grace of God, flap your wings. Ugh. The enemy has been incapacitated, Master. Indeed. Even with the Holy Grail's hub, they can no longer move so much as a finger. True, I can't. And since I can't move so much a finger, I certainly can't cast a spell. But I don't need my fingers to make my wish. Uh-oh. No! Johanna! I wish for... Oh, no, you don't. So it was a proper Holy Grail. Wow. The one time we encounter a proper Holy Grail, and the bad guy gets to make the wish on it instead of us. Because all the Holy Grails so far that we've encountered have just been, I believe, massive amounts of magical energy in the shape of a Holy Grail. But this is a legitimate Holy Grail that can grant wishes. The bird one is nice. What, the bird what? Oh, the bird attack? Or what did I miss? An angel, a devil, and a wish is section 2. No battle node. I like that little jingle. First Ascension of Johanna. Isn't that in the shop? The shop thing? The shop image? Hey, listen! Wake up before you catch a cold. Forget it, that's not gonna work. Here, let me borrow your your sword. See how pale and flabby she is? Okay. That's not something you should ever say to a woman. Or to anybody. Do not call anybody flabby, actually. Just, in general, do not call people flabby. I bet we could wake her up in no time if we skewered those love handles like... Okay, who the hell is talking here? Like, good gracious, they are being... crass. When you summon her, she's not in that ascension. Not in this ascension, or not in the Ascension in the shop. Yeah, because that's horrifying. I swear, that right there is exactly what I'm afraid with nuns with protruding ribs. You're gonna skewer way more than her love handles if you try that. Besides, I don't want my blades getting... Oh my... Good gracious. I'm feeling sorry for her right now. Like, who the hell is saying these insults? How do you think I'd feel about it? Angry Mango. Oh, God. Angry Mango and Karen. Why are you both being assholes? Wait, who are you people? Oh, you're awake. That's a shame. Hey, there she is. Morning, Miss Sucks to be you. Congrats on becoming the star of the event. As for us, well, you can think of us as ghosts bound to the Holy Grail. How we wound up here is a long story, and one that doesn't really matter right now. You're from Hollow Atraxia, aren't you? Because Angry Mango has somehow managed to find his way into this grail. Also, is this... Like, I'm pretty sure Angry Mango was part of the end of Karen's Valentine's event. Is this Angry Mango's first event appearance? It's not? I can't remember what other events Angry Mango's been in, to be honest. Okay, what's with these two? I guess you can call us Angel and Devil. As you can plainly see, I'm the Devil, which makes this chick the Angel. Yes, that's true. This pitch-black creature here is the Devil, ripe for exercising. Oh, so should I exercise him then? Whoa, whoa, don't do that. You've got bigger concerns right now. Are you aware that if you don't do something, you're gonna die? Okay, so what you're saying is we have maybe a second before the mage's wish is granted. And since I got a hand on the Holy Grail before them, if I don't make a wish first, the mage's wish will come true, meaning the singularity will affect humanity. I mean, yes, also, going back to what you said, J6, about the Grails and Fate, huge amount of magical energy condensed. For the most part, yes. That is what they are, but they're also, like, at the very least, the Grail War Holy Grails were specifically engineered, I think, to be wish-granting devices as well, so... Yeah, there's a lot of contention, I think. Or at least a lot of confusion. And on top of that, the Master of Chaldea will be killed. Apparently, it wouldn't be the first time if Tezcatlipoca had anything to say about it. Talk about an easy way to rank up. That sounds bad. Only it's not as bad as it sounds, right? That's right, as long as you make sure your wish is granted first. But I'm a woman of the cloth, and a ruler to boot. There's nothing I'd want to ask the Holy Grail for. Yeah, that tracks. You clergy or nuns or whatever are practically guaranteed to be boring as shit. Are you just made of marshmallow? Like she's pure and innocent? I guess that's a way to put a positive spin on it. Anyway, I don't for 1 second buy that there's nothing you want. I'm calling BS. My heart, or rather my spirit core, jumped at the Devil's accusation. I wasn't upset I'd been found out, but his words genuinely came as a surprise to me. Good point. If you insist that you don't have a wish of your own, then the Grail will have to grant one in your subconscious. Boy, wonder what it's gonna be. Hey, what's that sound? Quiet please, we're extracting your wish. Now, what do we got here? This'll work. It sure will. Man, I thought for sure we were gonna get a wish bland and boring as a melted marshmallow, but nope. I love the little blush expression on the Angry Mango face. That is hilarious. I had you all wrong. This is the most entertaining wish I could have hoped for. In fact, these kinds of wishes are right up my alley. Let's get it granted right away. Hold on, what is this wish anyway? You want to know? Yes, I do. Too bad. What? That's unfair. Now, without further ado, let's start rebuilding this singularity. Good luck. Before I could register my shock, I found myself falling. Hey, Zahak, welcome to the stream. Happy things. As I thought to myself that it felt like I'd been unceremoniously tossed and down a hole. No. Not really. Not really at all. I mainly used 3-star servants with mainly the Ellies for my 4 stars. I still had like 20 plus 5 stars that I didn't end up using. So no, I do not see why you said to level up everyone for ORT. I became increasingly uneasy thinking about the pitch black devil's laugh. That's a high-pitched sound. But still, the ORT fight was entertaining. It was appropriately challenging. I can see why, if you do not have a older account, you might have some issues with it, though. Because you definitely do need to level a decent bit of servants. But you can also easily break 1 bar with 1 servant as well. Master. What is this place? I don't know. Hopefully Chaldea will have a better idea. Da Vinci. Yes, Chaldea here. Is everyone okay? Is anybody hurt? I can confirm that Master and I are both alright. I've not done the Order EL Call prologue yet, by the way. I'm going to be doing the prologue after I've started the Valentines event today. The Grand Foreigner, 1 radiant thing. Yeah, that was a nasty surprise. Frickin' thing keeps coming back. We killed it. We legitimately killed it and decided, nah, I'm gonna pull a Gilgamesh move and summon myself again. Of course, the only reason he was able to summon himself is because Kukulkan was around, but I digress. Even still, it was an amazing story. Simply amazing. Reindeer! Janta! I'm glad I found you. Everything went all dark, then I got dizzy, then I nodded off, and then you were all just gone. There, Janta. Gosh, I wonder what happened. But, yeah, the whole ending of that the whole ending of that Lost Belt, the amount of story beats dropped, the revelations revealed. I do look forward to playing through the prologue for Ordeal Call to see what it's going to be about. Because, I mean, as far as I'm aware, post-end of LB7, we're on our way to the South Pole to break into Chaldea and do something. Don't really know exactly what we're going to be doing, but we're going to do something to put a stop to it all. It looks like I'm in the woods. Did I fall into a big pot without realizing it? Nursery! Oh, hello, Master. Hello, Jean. Nursery! Oh my, there. Master, you're all right. What in the world happened? The last thing I remember is the mage muttering something as the battle was wrapping up. That just leaves Johanna missing. Johanna, are you there? Daughterus indeed. Zahak, Daughterus indeed. You might want to have a good bit of different CEs. Different CEs for whatever Ordeal Call will be, or for this event. Johanna! Johanna! Johanna, are you okay? Please, wake up! Huh? Yikes, so loud. It's almost like she just woke up from an awfully bad dream. What's wrong, Johanna? Where am I? The woods? And you're all here too. So then, where are the angel and devil? Angel and devil, eh? Oh, well... I see. Sounds like this hallucination or dream or whatever it was granted you a wish. You think so? Interesting. Technical advisor. Perhaps it would be better if I took it from here. Good idea. I'll leave it to you then. Is Da Vinci okay? Oh yes, don't worry about her. Her sides are just hurting a bit. No, I'm really worried about her. Oh please, don't be. She's perfectly alright. Johanna, could I have a word with you? Oh, yes. What is it? Whatever happens, I need you to keep it together. For now, you can all head east to get out of that forest. That's where you'll get your answers. Now, if you'll excuse me... Master. East it is, then. You'll let me know when the time comes. I'll definitely hate it. Oh boy, that's not ominous words at all. Is it going to be another raid battle, except this time, instead of losing just my servants at the end of every round of the fight, I lose the equipped CEs as well? Because that would be so dumb. So dumb. Wait, what exactly am I going to see over there? But I mean, I do have a ton of CEs. According to the book of Genesis, the Lord created the world in 6 days, then rested on the 7th. And according to Johanna, me, I entrusted my wish to the Holy Grail, and the results were far more insolent, impious, and absurd than I could have ever imagined. Even now, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. What? Did she make a statue of herself? That is so vain. What? Unless I'm very much mistaken, I believe that is a statue of you, Johanna. I think I'd like to faint now. It's alright. It's true, Johanna. I hate to say it, but that statue is definitely you. And the fact that it's so big means we're almost certainly still in the singularity. Now I get it. So the reason Da Vinci's sides were hurting is that she was doubled over trying to contain her laughter. Yep. It's a beautiful statue, Johanna. Don't you think it might be a little too big, though? So says the savior, the great equalizer, Long Janta. Anything as big as this statue is too big, for it cannot compare to how long she became on that fateful day. So saith Long Janta. Yes, it's very big. Okay, Johanna, deep breaths. How did this happen? And so my outburst rattled my companion's eardrums and echoed for kilometers around. It's something that will really, really make me hate it. Lovely. Simply lovely. And another no battle note on Section 2. It's a shame there's no map for this, because I would love to see the map that they try to make, but it is what it is. More resources are probably going into the CEs. Valentines CEs to expect. Pardon the yawn. Get a drink too. Okay, I'm calmer now. So, we don't know what happened here. All we know is that there's a giant mysterious statue just over there. A very mysterious statue. Are you surely really mysterious? I'm pretty sure it's you, Johanna. Where's a wrecking ball when you really need one? Now, let's just take it easy. Having a giant statue of yourself doesn't sound all bad. Heck, I've always wanted one. By all means, have this one. Better pay close attention who appears in this event. I mean, I noticed Jalter appearing at the very beginning. And again, I feel like her dismissiveness towards Johanna here is because they both somewhat have a similar origin of not technically existing. Thank you, but I must respectfully decline. So, what do you all think we should do now? I think we should start by asking around to find out what that statue of Johanna is doing here in the first place. Good point. Okay, let's begin with that. Thank you, everyone. I can truly feel the love in the air. What are you going to do, Johanna? Oh, good question. Since the statue was made in my image, it would probably confuse the locals if they saw me in person. Okay, so I think I'll tag along like this. Interesting that they actually put the efforts into... Long are the days. Let me just say, long are the days gone when a simple yellow rain jacket sprite covering the main character sprite was a good enough disguise. Long since have passed the days. We now get fully detailed disguises. People get the weirdest things blessed. I believe that. I'm just saying, the whole getting your chocolate blessed must be a cultural thing. The person I eventually see will definitely be in the main story. Ominous. Ominous. That's a big statue. What is it? This is a lot. It must be at least as big as the statues on Corcovado. This is wrong in so many ways. I've never wanted to break down crying so bad in all my life. You know, I have to wonder, did the people of this time even have the technology to make statues this big? The Sphinx. Rama. The Sphinx. It must have been the Holy Grail's power at work. And that would mean... What was your wish, Johanna? No, absolutely not. I'm just saying the Sphinx is an example of people making really big statues. Granted, I do not know how big a statue on Corcovado is. Corcovado. I do not know how big those statues are, so they could very much outscale the Sphinx. But there's also a bunch of ancient Greek statues and stuff as well, so... That stupid angel and the devil must have done something, I just know it. This couldn't possibly have been my deepest wish. At least I'm pretty sure it couldn't. Either way, we should start asking around and see what we can find out. Excuse me, sir. May we talk with you for a moment? Pardon the yawn. Lovey, Johanna. I'm sorry, what was that, sir? Oh, that's just how we say hello in this town. I see. I couldn't quite make out what he said before, Johanna, but maybe some questions are better left unanswered. So what can I do for you? Well, we're travelers, and we couldn't help but wonder what the story behind this statue is. We can tell just from looking at it that it must be a very noble figure, but aside from that... Oh, I see. You want to know more about the Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue. In that moment, time itself ground to a halt. Every servant who accompanied us, everyone listening via transmission, even the master, lost all capacity for coherent thought. Lovey-Dovey? That's right, this is Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue. Oh my, is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. She's just a little tired from our journey here. More importantly, could you tell us more about this Lovey-Dovey... God, I can't even get the words out. It's too embarrassing. Can someone step in here? Lovey, I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep a straight face either. Okay, then. Sir, would you be so kind to tell us all about the Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue, please? Wow, way to go, nursery. Impressive. Yes, let me think. It all happened 10 or 50 or maybe even 100 years ago. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you know... I'm pretty sure I ate breakfast, like, 1... maybe 2... 3 weeks ago? Something like that. I was born, like... 30... 40... maybe 100 years ago or something? I don't know. Master? According to the town's history, a short or maybe long time ago, an incredibly wicked demon lived here. It drove the town to ruin, wrecked its economy, and caused all the people to fall into a deep torpor. The people had no choice but to pray to God, and fortunately their prayers were answered. May the light be with you. Is everyone okay? I'm Johanna, the purest, most righteous, best Pope ever. On that day, Pope Johanna decided to stop by our town as part of her pilgrimage. Her smile shone like the radiant sun. Her physique embodied the golden ratio itself. Her faith burned as hot and as bright as magma. Her physique embodied the golden ratio itself. Man, that bit has to be a dig at the way that Angry Mango and Amore were just ragging on her for being flabby. Which, again, never do that. Anybody, never do anything like that. My, what a noble figure. The townspeople, overcome with gratitude, asked Johanna how they could ever thank her. No, it was nothing. It's the job like those who serve God to be shepherd, and it's the job of those who serve God to be a shepherd, to guide and protect those in need. You don't need to thank me. But the townspeople insisted on thanking her anyway, and so Johanna replied, I see. Well then. Build a statue of me to protect this town and love it as if it was one of your own. As long as you do that, I will continue to watch over this place forever and ever. How do you make a statue like that? With a miracle, of course. And so, with the aid of Johanna's miracle, the enormous statue was built in no time. Farewell, everyone. May the Lord shower this town with his love forever and ever. And everyone lived happily ever after. That's quite the story. I see. I understand now. I do. But there's still one thing I'd like to confirm. What's that? Why Lovey Dovey? Oh, that's one of the last things Lady Johanna told us before she left. Thou shalt all love one another. Thou shalt say Lovey Dovey 3 times per day. Okay, so it was definitely Amore that, it was definitely Amore impersonating Johanna in this wish bit. This rewriting of history was definitely Amore. In fact, thou shalt even say Lovey once in each sentence you speak. Hi, Grandpa, Lovey. Oh, but isn't my lovey-dovey grandchild? I never said that. I never said anything like that. She's really hanging by a thread there. Lovey-dovey, you too? Do you too, miss? Are you talking to me? I think she is. Lovey? Yay, lovey-dovey. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Mash. It's just lovey-dovey. That was 2 sentences, Janta. You didn't put lovey in first sentence. Right, I'll do my best. Lovey-dovey heart, Johanna Manu. Get your lovey-dovey heart, Johanna Manu, right here. They're really yummy, lovey-dovey. We've got chocolate love, strawberry chocolate love, white chocolate love, and so many more lovely. Johanna Lovehouse. Something tells me the translation team did not think these sentences through. That sentence certainly has some connotations. It's chock full of thrills, chills, and mysterious lovey-dovey puppets. Lovey. That makes it even worse. Oh god. The Lady Johanna dolls are malfunctioning again. Please be patient until we get the... Okay, yeah, I think that's, definitely not a kind of place that a pope would like to exist about themselves. Don't worry, I guarantee we meet the minimum safety lovey standards. Who would like their lovey-dovey portrait painted with Lady Johanna? Come get your lovey-dovey Lady Johanna portrait here. I know just you and Lady Johanna will paint a beautiful picture together. Hey, goey! It'll take me about a month to finish. So if you could continue to spend lots of money, I mean love, in this town during that time. That mysterious painter is downright devious! Oh, you're gonna make me blush. She's ready to shuffle off this mortal coil. Please hang in there, Yoha. Are you sure your friend there is alright? Oh yes, she's just really tired. I don't suppose there's an inn around here where we could rest. Oh yes, there's one just across the street. He's not saying Lovey in every sentence. Capture him! He's a criminal scum! Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, everyone, let's go. Nice meeting you all. Lovey-dovey. Oh yes, lovey-dovey. Jumping into bed, screaming into the pillow. Johanna's screaming into the pillow. I can't say I blame her. Are you okay, Johanna? I'll be okay, Johanna. Just let me die. No, that wouldn't be right. I just want the earth to swallow me up. No, that would still be dying, wouldn't it? I know a monastery. I could just spend the rest of my life praying in a monastery. I don't know if we could let you do that. Plus, I don't think praying at a monastery is going to help much. Just take it easy. Excuse me, but could I ask a question? This is a singularity, right? That's right. Let me explain. Right after you defeated that mage, the Holy Grail suddenly started leaking magical energy. And a new singularity was reconstructed in almost the exact same location as the prior one. I guess you could say the new singularity overwrote the old one? I don't know if anything like this has ever happened before. It's definitely a rare, if not unique, phenomenon. Anyway, this is for sure a singularity, right? So then, the fact that there's a statue of Johanna here means... Yep, she's gotta be the cause of it. Well, what are we supposed to do then? Then again, should we be trying to resolve the singularity? Rama, what are you saying? Think about it. If Johanna's the one who made the singularity, then we have to defeat her to get rid of it, right? So maybe we should just let it be. That's a good point, but... Hang on. I disagree. If that's what you have to do, you should take me down. I'd never be able to live with myself if a singularity that I'm responsible was left alone. That said, I may be Lovey right now. I may be lovey-dovey Johanna right now, but still. So she's starting to just kind of go with it. Of course, I have no intention of leaving the singularity alone either, but I also refuse to beat Johanna up. Da Vinci, suggestion. Good question. Let's start by analyzing what we know calmly. Hold on, analyze what we know calmly. Does that mean That's right, you're not allowed to laugh or cry. Oh, come on, I'm willing to endure a trial, but this is ridiculous. Poor Johanna. Okay, so for the sake of convenience, Chaldea has officially decided to call this Lovey-Dovey Heart Singularity. Or LDHS for short. Since when do you give singularities names? According to Johanna's own confession, we know that she's responsible for LDHS's creation. As for the singularity's main attraction... It's okay, Da Vinci. You can call it what it is. A ridiculous, farcical, absurdly oversized statue. Is it really spectacular? It is really spectacularly huge, isn't it? Anyway, yes, that. That statue is the reason so many people know about Johanna and are convinced of her existence. Having just a statue like that around is enough to inspire awe and reverence. So we can safely assume it's the cause of the singularity. Makes sense. I know people have been talking about Johanna for as long as the past 100 years. Then I think this is what will ultimately come down to. Time travel shenanigans? Hey, God. Pope Johanna's life is shrouded in mystery. However, several objects which prove her existence have been authenticated. One of these is a great stone statue of Johanna standing in a certain town. The Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue, as it's commonly called, was a majestic piece of art that overwhelmed visiting tourists. According to legend, Johanna exorcised a demon in this town when she stopped by on her pilgrimage. create a stone statue of me and chant Lovey-Dovey Heart. And thus, Johanna has been known and loved as a pope in this town for over 1,000 years. The end. And on top of that, this would mean I came up with Lovey-Dovey myself. Indeed, take it from me, legends can and do change over the span of millennium. In particular, stories passed down in oral tradition are bound to take odd turns as time goes on. Well, it does be an incontrovertible fact that Johanna made this statue herself, so the first thing we need to do is destroy it. Right, I'm sorry about this, Johanna. Don't be sorry, Mesh. You have nothing at all to apologize for. In fact, you'd be doing me a really big favor by getting rid of that horrid abomination. Fortunately, we've got Rama here with us. Rama, I'm guessing your noble phantasm could demolish that statue, even if Johanna made it? Also, excuse me. Yes, of course, that will be a problem. The problem is we need to do something about the townspeople first. Or there is a good chance of some of them getting hurt or killed when it comes crashing to the ground. Evacuation is the first step. Hang on a second. Hey, Munir, are you sure this report is accurate? Sure, trust me, I've double-checked everything. Got it, thanks. Okay, guys, I've got an update for you. Take another look at the statue through the window there. The statue? Yep, and pay extra attention to its shoulders. Its shoulders. Master, look, aren't those... chain? How did I squinted close and I missed the chains? According to our analysis, those chains are actually servants. But more accurately, they used to be servants. Anyway, each chain is guarding the Johanna statue. Excuse me, the Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue with every link is in its being. Is it absolutely necessary for you to correct yourself there? I see, so those chain servants are serving as guardians of the statue. Oh, sorry, I mean the Lovey-Dovey Heart. Stop! I got 4 chains on that eyesore. Each is a servant protecting it, which means destroying it won't be simple. So, that is what you are going to say, right? We'll just have to defeat those servants and free them from this awful servitude. No, wait, we should start by talking to them, but if our attempts at diplomacy break down, then... Somebody come quick! That sounded like the old man we talked to earlier. What is it, Grandpa? Oh, Lovey-Dovey. Look, it's the Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue. Oh, Lovey-Dovey. Huh? Are those chains? Indeed, according to the new legend that was added maybe 50 years ago. Try to pin the date down a little more confidently, please. Good point. It's basically DLC, is it? Oh, when is this taking place that they're talking DLC? Anyway, it says that when an evil god who wants to destroy the statue should appear, 4 heroes will emerge and transform into chains to keep the statue safe. Cool. No, not cool. Don't you get it? That means there's an evil god that wants to destroy the statue, and it's already here. And what can we do about it? Pray? No, you fool, we do everything we can to destroy this evil god ourselves. Round up every young adult in town, tell them the Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue is in danger. Got it. Hey, guys! Our most elite warriors, good of you all to come. I take it you've heard the news? Sure have. Whoever's trying to destroy our beloved Lovey-Dovey Heart Johanna statue won't get away with it. This statue's our lifeblood, our very soul. Our town depends on tourism to keep it afloat. I think it was a free DLC, actually. I'll kill them. I'll fill them full of lead. I'll knock them dead with my righteous fists of fury. I'll fillet them alive. They're very much not acting lovey-dovey right now. Om Avirahum Kam Sowaka Echo Echo Azorak Echo Echo Zomlak. I knew we could count on our elite warriors. Now go destroy the evil god. We'll kill him. We'll kill them all dead. Why are you people so fired up about this? They're zealots, clearly. We got the strawberry and blueberry lock-on chocolates. And the shop description. And the chocolates description. And the details about the blessed chocolates, which is just more bond and starting NP. Okay. I see the owl. I see the burb. Hey, nursery is behind the shop. So, one ascension. Is there a difference between these ascensions? No. Okay. Interesting. So we only have access to the first 2 sections here, unfortunately. But that means this is going to be the end of the Valentines portion of this episode, because I don't do farming on stream. So I'm going to pause the recording here.